Hey everyone, and welcome to So It Flows. My name's Alexandra Rose, and today we are just going to be doing a fun sequence all about the splits. On my last video, I posted a Journey to Splits tutorial just showing you some poses to help open up the parts of the body that allow us to open into splits. And today we're just going to be putting those together in a fun flow. So if you'd like to join me, roll out your mats, maybe get some water. We're gonna build some fire, get a little sweat on, and yeah, we'll meet on our mats. I've linked a playlist below. If you'd like to follow along in my playlist, you can go ahead, click on the link, and press play now. And we'll go ahead and get started. Bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, we're gonna start in something called Supta Baddha Konasana. This is a reclined butterfly pose. So we'll draw the shoulders down into the mat, allowing the hips to open, allowing the knees to open. You can place the hands on the belly, or maybe even bring the hands out by your sides, starting to let the hip flexors open and unravel here. Take a few breaths here just to bring some awareness into your body. Feel the spine just relax into your mat. Maybe feel those hip flexors starting to unravel the patterns in the body that we've created. Maybe you feel the rise and fall of the belly, letting the belly expand on the inhale and dissolve on the exhale. We'll start to deepen our breath, maybe counting to 4 on the inhale. And elongate our exhales, maybe counting to 6 or 8, letting everything draw down to your mat. Take that 2 more times. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more time, deep in breath. And exhale, let it go. We'll reach the hands overhead, stretching the rib cage out long. And press the hands together, bring them through heart center. Down by your sides on the bottom of your exhale. Take this 2 more times. Inhale, reach high, reach overhead. Exhale, press the hands together, bring them through heart center. Maybe you drag the thumbs across the face. And this last time, we'll inhale, reach the hands overhead. And we'll meet with our thumbs at the sternum, taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. Getting into the splits takes a lot of commitment to yourself, commitment to your body. So my intention for you all is to find some patience, to recommit to yourself, and have some fun in the process. Take a deep breath into that. On the exhale, we'll bring the hands behind the knees. Slowly bring the knees together and draw the knees into the chest. Round the spine. Maybe sway left and right. And we'll reach the hands in between the knees, coming into a happy baby. 2 peace fingers around the big toes. Lift the heels. Exhale, draw the knees down. This is our first happy baby, so take some time with it. Start to open those hip flexors. Maybe rock left and right. On the exhale, bring those knees together. This time we'll hug underneath the knees, cross at the shins, and we'll roll up through a tabletop position into a tabletop. Through a seated position into a tabletop. Take a moment here to take some movements with your tabletop. Roll out the hips, roll out the shoulders. I think our breath knows exactly what it needs, where we need to open, where we need to relax, where we need stillness. So allow your breath to move you just where it needs to go today. Take one more deep breath right here. And we'll meet in a neutral spine. Pull the lower belly in, take the curvature of the spine out, press the fingertips into the mat, and draw those shoulder blades down the back. We'll take that left foot and press it all the way back to our mats. Open up the ball mounds of the feet, open up the calf, keep that lower belly tucked in towards the rib cage. And we'll take 3 rounds of cat and cow here. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the belly in, round the spine, drop the head. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, firing up that quad. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, come to center. Right foot will come out to the side, about a 45-degree angle. Left heel will drop down to our mat. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. Relax the shoulder blade down the back. Press the feet into the mat. Exhale, we're going to thread that left hand underneath the right armpit, reaching towards the right side of our mat. Inhale as we reach the heart all the way up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reaching up. Last time, exhale, reach that left hand through. This is super good for the thoracic spine. Inhale, reaching up. We're going to send that left hand down to our mats. We can bring that left knee up and back to center. Right foot swivels back in. Exhale, knee comes to the nose, round the spine. Bring that left foot in between the hands. Root everything down into the mat. We're going to inhale, reaching up for a low lunge. Relax the shoulders. Start to bring that belly button in towards the spine here, opening up that right psoas muscle. Relaxing the shoulders here. Maybe you look up towards the hands. We'll massage those shoulder blades. Bring the shoulders down, cactus arms. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus arms, and we'll just frame that left foot. Send the hips back for a modified split here. That left foot is flexed. This is super deep into that hamstring, especially early on in our practice, so take your time here. Let the heart settle down towards the toes. Breathe here, letting that heat start to build. You have the option to stay here or take some spinal undulations. Exhale as we melt the heart down. We'll tuck that chin into the chest and inhale, lift from the back of the neck. Head is the last to rise. 2 more times. Exhale, melt. Inhale, tuck the chin, lift the heart. Last time. Inhale, lift. We'll rock the toes back down to the mat, knee over that ankle. Plant the hands here, tuck the back toes. Left foot comes all the way back, 3-legged dog. Open up that hip if that feels good. You can draw the heel towards the glute to open up the quad, maybe roll at the ankle. Shake head yes, shake the head no. Send that left foot down to the mat, pedal out the feet. We'll slowly roll the knees down, hover them about 1 inch off the mat, start to bring some fire into your practice here. Deep breaths. Take that curvature out of the spine, slowly draw the knees down. Right foot this time presses back behind us, open up the right calf muscle, maybe take some cat and cows here. We'll find that neutral spine, shoulder blades roll down the back. Left foot swivels out 45 degrees, right heel dials down to the mat. On the inhale, right hand shoots all the way up towards the sky. Exhale to relax that right shoulder. Take a moment to set up here, spread the toes on both feet. On the exhale, we're gonna throw that right hand underneath, reach towards the left side of your mat. Inhale as we reach all the way up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Reaching through, taking some spinal twists. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Last time, exhale, reach it through. Inhale, reach that right hand all the way up. Right hand will come down, so with the left toes in, right heel lifts up. On the exhale, knee comes to the nose, round the spine, maybe you tint the fingertips here. Right foot plants in between the hands. Puff up that chest. Option to stay here or root down, lift all the way up. Exhale, relax those shoulders, opening up that left psoas muscle. Ooh. Take a few breaths here. Maybe you look up towards the hands. Relax. We're going to open up those shoulder blades. Exhale, elbows come down, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Last time, cactus arms. Frame that right foot. Send the hips back, modified splits. Flex the right toes. Option to stay here, lowering that heart down towards the toes, or you can take some spinal undulations. Exhale, melt that heart down towards the ground. Inhale, lift as the chin tucks, head comes up towards the sky. Exhale, melts. Inhale, reaching up. Last time, exhale, melt, send those shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Stay here a moment. See if you can sense the lines of energy here. That crown of the head is moving away from the tailbone. The tailbone is moving away from that right heel. We'll bend into that right knee. Knee comes over the ankle. Yes, take a moment here. Flex that left or tuck the back toes on that left foot. Plant the hands. Right foot comes back, three-legged dog. Open up that hip if that feels good. Roll out the ankle. Come back down to downward facing dog. We're gonna roll here through the spine, coming to plank. You have the option to just hover the knees like we did in the beginning, or press back into the heels, press the mat away, start to fire up the core, taking some deep breaths. We'll take 2 more deep breaths here. You have the option to take chaturanga, shoulders come over those wrists, exhale, melting down. We'll flip the tops of the toes, lift the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Spread the fingertips wide. We like to keep a slight bend in the knees back here to open up the hamstrings. Let those hips roll back. We don't want to lock out the knees here. We want energy to flow freely back into the legs. Maybe you spread them out apart here. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. And we'll come high up in the heels, lift into the tippy toes, and we'll tiptoe to the top of the mat. Maybe use the hip flexors to take those steps. When you get to the top, inhale, halfway lift, hands come to the palms, roll the shoulders back. Exhale as you forward fold. We'll stay here a few breaths, maybe finding opposite elbows. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. And we're gonna root down in the feet. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Hands come overhead. Press the hands together and bring them through heart center. Take a moment to bring that intention back into your practice, that recommitment to yourself. We're gonna send all that weight into the left foot. Bring that right knee into the chest. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Keep that belly button engaged. Keep that belly button engaged here. On the inhale, right foot's gonna come all the way back to standing splits. Fingertips come to the ground. Take some deep breaths here. Send that right foot all the way up. On the exhale, right foot comes to the back of our mats. Open up for warrior 2. Relax into those hips, relax into those shoulder blades. Strong stance here. Inhale, we'll reverse warrior. Left hand high, fives the back of your space. Open up the left lung. On the exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down. Right hand plants. Left hand reaches up overhead. Relax that left shoulder. Exhale, hug that left hand underneath the thigh, round the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hug it in, round. Last time, inhale, lifting all the way up. We're going to frame that left foot. So fingertips come back down to the mat. Take that right foot coming about walking distance behind the left. This is pyramid pose. Reaching those hips up and back. Let that heart reach all the way down. Exhale, we'll send the heart down towards the toes. Maybe you drop the head. Inhale as you round the shoulder blades forward and lengthen for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, exhale, melts. Lengthen. We're going to send all that weight into the left foot. Right foot comes all the way back for standing splits. Inhale, warrior two. Relax, exhale. Inhale, reverse. This time, on the exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down inside of that left foot, coming into a pigeon. So you can heel toe. This is lizard. You can heel toe that left foot out to relax the shoulder blades down the mat. So you have the option to stay here with that back foot extended or drop the right knee. Keep that heart lifted here. Puff up those collarbones. Take a few breaths here, drawing that knee close into the tricep here. You have the option to drop the elbows down if you feel warm enough. Letting everything melt down to your mats. Take some deep breaths here. If you have the elbows down, we'll come back to the hands, open up the chest. We're going to take that modified split, drawing the hips back. So this is a little wider. We're getting into that outer hamstring. We'll flow here by inhale, coming back to that lizard, opening up the chest. Exhale as we send the hips back, flex those feet. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, reaching back. One more time. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale. We'll come back to that lizard. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes. Squeeze that knee into the triceps. Send that left foot back. Maybe we keep it lifted or come into a plank. Exhale, take it through. Fire through that core. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Once again, recommitting to yourself, to your practice. We'll bend the knees, we'll look forward this time. You have the option to take those baby steps, or if you'd like to take some baby hops. Exhale completely. Maybe you fire up the core, tuck the heels into the chest, float to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds, hug yourself in here. So think less about opening from behind the knees and more about grounding into the heels and lifting through the hips. Hug yourself in a little deeper. Root down, reach all the way up, hands come out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your intention back into your practice, that recommitment. We'll send all that weight into the right foot. Left knee comes into the chest. Hug yourself in here. Maybe you roll out that ankle. On your next inhale, we'll shoot that energy back. Standing splits. Fingertips comes down to the mat. Fingertips come down to the mat. Send that left foot high. Breathe here. And that left foot comes all the way back, warrior two. So in warrior two, that knee's right over the ankle. Spread the fingers wide here, and then relax. Maybe find the difference between grasping and reaching, and settling and receiving. One more deep breath, inhale. Right hand will flip up towards the sky. Reverse warrior, right hand high fives the back of your space. Open up that right lung. Exhale, we'll frame that foot. Left hand plants, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Send that right hip back. Squeeze everything in towards center line. Right hand will hug underneath the thigh, around the spine. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach high. Last time, reaching down. Inhale, reach up. Right hand will frame that right foot. Left hand comes to a walking distance into a pyramid. Inhale, lengthen the spine here. Exhale, melt. Inhale, reach the forehead towards the top of your mat. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, one more time, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt forward. We're gonna shift all that weight into the right foot. Left foot reaches up towards the sky. Maybe you try a little balance here. Hold behind the calf. Maybe both hands come behind the calf, squeezing everything together. And we'll send the hands down. Left foot comes all the way back. Warrior two, open up. Reverse warrior, reaching that right hand up and over. And we'll cartwheel back down. This time walking that right foot wide on the mat, both hands inside of that right foot. Let the shoulder blades relax here. Send that knee in towards the tricep, hold here. You have the option to drop the left knee down, puff up the chest. Maybe find the elbows down to the mat. Take a few breaths here. Notice that if we have super tight hips, our heart tends to curl in here. See if you can open up your heart. Peel that knee in towards the chest. If you have the elbows down, come back to the hands. Open up that heart, spread the back toes behind you. On the exhale, send those hips back, flex that foot. Again, getting into that outside hamstring. Inhale, open up forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, send it back. Last time, forward. Plant the hands here, tuck the back toes, knees come in towards that tricep. Right foot comes all the way back. Option to keep it lifted. Exhale, take it through. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths right here, recommitting. We're almost there. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Right foot will lift high, three-legged dog. On the exhale, right knee comes into the chest, round the spine, planting that right foot down in between the hands for that low lunge. We're gonna send the left knee down. Inhale, reach the hands high. Maybe we press the hands together and bring them behind the head, opening up those lats. On the exhale, we're going to frame that right foot, come into that modified split. So toes come towards the face here. This is where we have the option to take those spinal undulations. If you would like to work into your splits, if you feel warm enough, maybe you want to take this a few more rounds. But if you're ready to take it there, we'll slide that right heel down, slide that left quad back, settling down into the hips here. See if you can keep the hips square to the top of the mat. Maybe you keep the heart lifted. We'll stay here 5 deep breaths. If you find a little shake in that right quad, that means we've reached our edge. We want to breathe through that. There should never be any pain. Deep breaths, in for 4, out for 6. Take a couple more deep breaths right here. When you're ready to come out of this, use the core, slide that right heel back. Back into that low lunge, right knee comes over the ankle. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes. Right foot comes back, open up that hip. And we'll slide it all the way back through for half pigeon. Grounding down that right shin. Lift the heart here. Exhale, forward folds. We'll stay here a few breaths, just connecting. Inhale, lift the chest high. Plant the hands. You have the option to come back to down dog or child's pose. Let everything settle. We'll meet back in that down dog, so take your time to get there, rolling through the spine. Taking some cat and cow or barrel rolls. And we'll tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, we're gonna lift that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left knee into the chest, round the shoulders. Plant the left foot in between the hands. Puff up that chest. We'll drop that right knee down. Root down, inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Relax the shoulders here. Press the hands together, maybe bring them behind the head. Beautiful, open up those lats. Maybe you look up towards the sky. Exhale, frame that right or that left foot. Send the hips all the way back, flex that left foot. So you have, again, the option here to stay right here, working through those spinal undulations. If you're ready to work into splits, slide that left heel all the way forward, send the right hip back. So you'll find I have a lot more space here on this left side. I'm a little less open in this side of the body. And that's okay. We still want to breathe where it feels comfortable. I find a little shake in that quad. Keeping the hips square. Heart stays lifted here. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, long exhale, relax. One more deep breath here. When you're ready, engage the core. Exhale, left heel comes back, modified splits. Bend the knee over the ankle. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, left foot comes all the way back. Three-legged dog, open up that hip. We'll send that left knee all the way through. Plant the left shin down, opening up into a half pigeon on this side. Inhale, open up that heart. Exhale, sleepy pigeon. Take a few breaths here. Big belly breaths. When you're ready, hands come wide. Plant the hands. We'll all meet in child's pose. Option to bring that left foot back to three-legged dog. Or make your way into child's, bringing the knees wide on the mat, big toes to touch, let the heart sink down. Maybe say something that you're proud of. And trying something new, of committing to yourself. And we'll slowly roll up to seated, bring the knees together. One hand to heart, one hand to the belly. We're gonna take 3 rounds of breath right here. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, dissolving. Inhale, big expansive breath. Exhale, let it go. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. We're gonna find the hips over to one side. Coming down to our mats just to close off our practice. Find our backs all the way down. Hugging those knees back into the chest. Rock left, rock right. We're gonna keep that right knee into the chest and the left sole of the foot down to the mat. And we're gonna open up that left knee out to the side. Heel toe that heel in towards the glute. Right hand reaches up and grabbing a hold of the toes of that left foot. If you can't reach them, that's okay. This is a deep quad stretch here, so take a moment here, just breathe. And we'll slowly draw that right knee over to the left side, let the right shoulder drop. This is a deep supine twist. Maybe right ear comes to the mat. And we'll inhale, reach that right knee into the chest. Switching sides, hug yourself in here. Say something that you're proud of. Right sole of the foot comes down to the mat. Send that right knee over to the right side. Heel toe that heel in towards the glutes. Left hand reaches up and down towards the toes. Open up that quad. You can stay here or take that left knee, send it over to the right side. Unravel the spine. Maybe left ear comes to the mat. Deep supine twist here, so take what feels good. And we'll inhale, send the knee into the chest. Right knee comes in, hug yourself in here. And we'll find our final posture, back where we started. Feet come together, maybe you find your hips a little more open here, your heart a little more open. Coming back to those big breaths, feeling proud of yourself. I invite you to stay down on your mats as long as you need. Taking a Shavasana, just letting your body settle down into your mats. If you are ready to move on from your practice, I thank you so much for joining me for this split sequence. It was fun to flow with you all. And if you have any questions, as always, please comment, DM me, let me know. And thank you so much. It's such an honor to be able to guide you through your practice. As always, the light and the love in me sees and feels and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste. If you'd like to see more videos, or if you have any requests for videos, let me know, send me a message, and be sure to press subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day or your evening, and I will see you soon.